So for pickling cucumbers, to make pickles, what we're gonna need, we need first cucumbers to pickle, right? And you wanna make sure that you use pickling cucumbers, all right? They're a little different. They're like squatter, shorter, and smaller than regular cucumbers, okay? So very important to get pickling cucumbers.
Noted, yeah.
we both learned today.
We did. My cucumbers and my jars are not similar sizes. What should I do?
Oh, that's okay. No problem. All you gotta do is just cut them up to fit your jar. So if you've got an itty bitty jar, you can make pickle like slices. And if you have a like a medium sized jar, kind of like what I have, it's kind of squat and or long. You can, like obviously the cucumber's not gonna fit in there, right? So what you do is you can just cut them up to fit inside.
Okay, cool. Okay, great. I'm gonna start boiling my water and then I'll cut these up. Oh, I'm also gonna put in some aluminum foil at the bottom. Just gonna show you. So the jars won't stick to the bottom of the pot.
Yes, that's a good idea. And a really good replacement if you don't have like something like this. So we've got like a canning, like kind of colander, I guess, if you call it. And so you can lift things out easily. But if you don't have that, then you can use tin foil rolled up at home.
Yeah.
So we've got one already kind of like pre-boiled or pre-simmered, excuse me. And so this one's nice and sanitized. We've got it in a nice sanitized bowl here. And so we're keeping everything super clean, right? I can show you what it looks like when you're boiling it in the pot.
Yeah.
Here we go. If you want, let's see, your jars are kind of squat, so you could do like little discs.
Oh yeah.
Or you could do pickle chunks.
Yeah.
I've never been to chunks.
I know. Spears.
Hey, there we go.
Okay, so if you have a like a canning colander, I'm gonna call it a canning colander. You want to be really careful when you pick it up. In fact, it's probably going to be like maybe a little hot. So you might want to use a mitt or maybe even a little towel if you don't have a mitt at home. And you're going to pick up the sides and you're just going to very gently and very slowly pick it up. Until it drains all the way out. There we go. And so you see when I do that, my jar is still filled with very, very hot water. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here to the sink and using my tongs that have also been sterilized, we are going to kind of tip this guy over. It's very important that we don't want to touch the inside. Ooh, there we go. And it's draining just a little more. Okay, awesome. So now we've got our sterilized jar all ready to go. I'm gonna pick my mitts up for safety and carry it on over to our pickling area. And we always need to remember to turn off our stove, right, when we're done with it. How are those pickles going for you? Did you decide discs? Or are you doing
these little guys? Yeah. So, yay! Making
Cool.
pickle chips, I guess.
Pickle chips, yummy.
I'm putting everything that I don't have, like all the little stubs and stuff like that. I've got a little compost bowl that I'm going to put in, and I'll take it to the garden to compost.
Ah, very nice. Very, very nice. Composting is always a good idea. And even if you live in an apartment, you can always compost too. You get like a 5-gallon bucket and poke holes in a lid for the top, and you can compost on your porch, on your apartment.
I also read, like, I do have some apple cider vinegar. I just didn't know how much to get, so I got more. But I also read that you can substitute distilled white vinegar for apple cider vinegar.
Yes, you can. That's what
You
we're
can.
doing.
That's good.
Oh, cool, cool. Okay, cool, sweet.
Our wise garden expert and pickling connoisseur Lynette says that the apple cider vinegar tastes better.
Okay. I've got the stuff that I need to crack because I can't open it and get all the peppercorns out of here. And I know the recipe calls for peppercorn.
Oh, we substitute regular pepper too.
Oh, okay.
I think it's kind of all up to what you got,
Okay.
And cooking's kind of science. You experiment and see what works and what doesn't. So this will be a fun experiment to see.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. We got got the dill here. Yeah, that's okay. It's preserved pretty well.
Nice. Did you pull that out of the art garden today?
Mm-hmm. I pulled it out of there yesterday. I had a little like paper towel that I had in a little cooler that I was throwing it in there. So yeah, it smells really fresh in here. It really it smells a lot like dill right now.
Very nice. That's my thing about cooking is all the good smells.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, here's our dill. We just picked this out of the garden like a few minutes ago. There we go.
Oh yeah. That looks really super fresh.
It smells good.
Ah, man, that's cool. Are you? Do you have like really big dill bushes and stuff like that around?
Oh, yeah.
Or?
Like as tall as I am.
Ah.
Which isn't very tall, but it's tall for a plant.
No, that's amazing. Yeah, like not many of our plants are that tall at all. Like.
But that garden tower y'all have is really neat.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah. I'll have to send you pictures later on of the rest of the garden too, so you guys can get more of a glimpse of what we got. I don't think I have any of the spices. I just have the pickling salt, the pepper, the onion, the garlic, and the apple cider vinegar, and the mustard seed. What other spices?
Seed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna taste really good. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Kind of endless opportunity of what you can put in there. Like you put cumin, or my favorite's jalapeno.
Ooh.
Ooh, or even yummier chili flakes. Yeah.
What?
I like spicy though. If you're not a big fan of spicy, you don't have to put that in there. And then, also you can kind of flavor it with garlic cloves too.
Oh, I've got cayenne pepper.
If it's kind of like the pepper that's kind of dried and like
Ground up.
that. I think what you want is so that it's not powdery spices, so that they're kind of like spices with substance, I guess, like real, like chunky spices, like crushed red pepper or coarse ground black pepper. And that's what, or like the mustard seeds work really well because it's like a real big substance thing.
Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah, I actually have some ground black pepper, and then I have some crushed red pepper too.
Ooh, that's perfect.
Pretty
Yeah.
good. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll throw that in. Sweet.
And that garlic you have too is gonna taste delicious. And this cucumber I'm cutting up right now. I'm cutting into these discs for like pickling pickle chips, kind of like this. But for I don't use, I'm gonna use them later and dip in hummus.
Ah, nice. Yeah.
Or like tzatziki sauce, yum yum, or baba ganoush. Say that. Baba ganoush.
Baba ganoush, nice.
Baba ganoush.
So next up, I've got ground black pepper, so I don't have to grind it. I think I have all the ingredients. What spices do you have again?
Ooh, I have. Okay, so I've got ground very coarse black pepper, and I've got red pepper flakes, and then cloves and onions too.
Oh, yeah.
And what's important, the dill.
Yeah. Got that. Yep. Got the dill.
Did you do the brine?
Nope.
We've got some brine we can share. We can just pass it over the
Okay.
the
That
video.
sounds great. Sounds great.
Okay, look, I'm gonna pass it over. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay. So we boiled brine for 10 minutes,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna pass it on
Okay.
over.
Cool. Thank you so much for the brine.
You're welcome.
Got it right here. Sweet.
Thanks for taking my pot back. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
You know, I was ready. It was, yeah.
Oh, Luke, would you like me to kind of show you how to do the brine and the spices and everything, and how to
Yeah.
put it in?
Yeah, that'd
Yeah?
be cool.
Cool. Right. So we've had a chance for our jar to cool down, right? Because we don't want to be in a super hot jar.
Right.
So we take it out here. Important not to do anything on the inside of the jar, right? Because that's our sterile area. So first things first. That's a good idea. Lynette had a really good idea of pouring our brine into the jar over the sink.
Okay.
And so we won't have such a mess here.
Got it.
Right there. And probably what we should even do is put it down in the sink.
Yes.
There we go. All right, now we're gonna pour it into the jar. And if you have a funnel at home, that will be even easier.
Okay.
And you know what? It looks like I'm gonna need more brine.
Oh, we can make it together.
Yeah, maybe you can pass some back. We can go ahead and put our ingredients in there, and then maybe you can hand me some more brine, and we'll fill it up to the top together. How about that? Wash my hands before I start touching all this stuff real quick.
Yes.
Everything is a good idea, always. Don't forget to sing happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Now what we can do is with our clean hands, put our pickles inside, or let it, do we put our spices and our onion and cloves and things? Do we put them inside?
I would put them in first, but I don't know if it matters.
No? Okay. Let's probably we'll do a little mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So first, I'm gonna put our crushed red pepper. I'm gonna take a nice big heap of that because I love spicy. If you don't like spicy, maybe lay off of the crushed pepper. But I really like spicy, so I'm gonna put a little more in. Then next, I'm gonna put in my crushed or finely ground. No, not finely ground. My coarsely ground pepper, black pepper. And I like taste pepper, so I'm gonna put in maybe like 2 pinches. What do you think, Lynette? More?
Sounds good.
Yeah, 2 pinches? Okay. All right, since I've done maybe 3 pinches of crushed red pepper and 2 pinches of black pepper, now I'm gonna put in some onion here. And you can see there. And we've kind of sliced it real thin, like,
That's it, kind of.
yeah, kind of thin.
Yeah.
Kind of. Maybe like as thin as you would put on a sandwich. How about that?
Okay.
And throw that in there. And that piece is just a little too chunky. I also really like onion too, so I'm gonna put a lot in there. All the flavors, all the flavors.
Yeah.
And then drop Now, usually I only have 3 cloves today, but usually I would drop 5 whole cloves of garlic because I also love garlic. But if you're not a big garlic fan, you can omit it. You can leave it out, or you can put in less. All right. So now we have this pretty, pretty brine with all these fun things floating around in it.
Ooh.
Yep. And what we're going to do is load it up with some more cucumbers.
How about your dill? When you're putting the dill in.
Thank you, Lynette. I totally forgot. Luke,
Yeah.
I forgot the dill.
What?
We went out Lynette went out into the garden and picked it and everything. How could I? Okay.
Man, oh man.
How could I? Okay, so we've got our dill here. And so it's kind of in a whole branch. So we're gonna kind of break it apart here. You can get a knife to do this, or you can kind of do it on your own. And Lynette, what do you think? Is a sprig good, or does it need to be just the tiny parts?
I think the sprig's fine.
Sprig's fine? Okay, we're gonna stick that guy down in there. Let's get more. Dill's good too. We're just gonna load it up with all the food. Let's make them fit all pretty in there. I think we could fit. What do you think, Lynette? One more?
Yeah.
One more in there? All right. Cool. Oh.
We might have to get that brine back from Luke.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm still working on it. So I put in 2 cups of vinegar, 2 cups of apple cider vinegar, and then 2 cups of water. And then I need to put in 2 tablespoons of pickling salt. Right?
Absolutely. You got it.
Cool. Okay.
And what you'll do is after you combine that into a pot, then you'll boil that for 10 minutes as well.
10 minutes. Okay, cool. I will boil that, and I'll hand that brine over to you guys.
All right. Great. Oh, hey, Luke, I got a question for you.
Yes.
So when you seal the jars, how do you know that they're sealed? Or how do you make sure that they're sealed?
I read that basically you put it back into boiling water, and then it'll it'll create a vacuum seal, and then then you take it out. You put it in for 10 minutes, boil it, take it out, and then that'll be sealed.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna give that a try.
Okay.
Oh, I'm also reading that it's very important for you to get the air bubbles out.
Yes.
Our recipe says that we can take a very thin and very, very, very clean spatula or butter knife and slice down the sides of the jar in several places, and it will release any trapped air bubbles in the jar.
Okay.
It might be hiding between the pickles. And then after that, you can wipe the rims with a very clean, dry kitchen towel. Just in case you spill a little bit.
All right.
It does look pretty.
Brine.
Pretty.
Very
That
pretty.
is really pretty.
Yeah.
Okay.
All those
And looks
cloves
yummy.
look good in there.
Wow. See. Okay.
All that dill. We need more.
Yeah. The picture show.
What's the deal? Sorry.
Y'all need your comedy hour.
Yep.
Cooking comedy hour.
Like brine is boiled. My jars are good to go, so I'm gonna start combining stuff just like you guys were.
I'm still eating my product.
Okay. Add all the spices and the pickles go last.
I think, and it might, I was kind of seeing when we did this,
Mm-hmm.
you know, our level raised quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Put all the items in it. So you can put some brine in, but leave yourself some space. And
Okay.
then put all your stuff in, and then you can fill back in with what you need.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got them filled up halfway, and now I'm gonna add in like the garlic cloves, and I'm gonna add 3 to each, just kind of like make it even. Should I put in there? Do I just add like a pinch of everything, or do I measure everything out exactly?
What I like, I did more of. So I did a pinch of the black pepper, and my jar is kind of big, so maybe you could do more. And I did 2 hefty pinches of the crushed red pepper because I really like spicy.
So, Lynette, when you were pickling with was it your mom?
My grandma. Oh,
Your
not my mom.
grandma.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, did you make brine for like all different types of things, or was it just pickles?
Oh no, we did all sorts of things like
Okay.
jalapenos, carrots, and onions. Those are we did kind of a chow chow thing. It was more like a relish.
Oh, okay.
The ones I remember, I mean, she also canned like tomatoes and stuff. So the sterilization of the jars just was always a big deal. But it took the same process kind of as pickling. But I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Awesome.
All the smell of vinegar makes me hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've got the black pepper in there. I'm gonna add some red pepper and mustard seed and some dill as well.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah.
Things that the recipe call for.
That's gonna taste really good.
Cool.
Ooh, do you wanna pass your brine back?
Yes. Yeah.
I
got some brine over here. Yeah, it's fresh. It's ready.
You can grab that.
Oh, are you passing it? Sorry.
He's
Oh
passing.
yeah,
Okay.
sorry. Yeah.
I can't see you.
Ready?
Ready. Thanks for the brine, Luke. I'm gonna pour it back into and finish up my jar here.
Of course, yeah. Sweet. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna add my pickle chips to each jar.
Ooh, yummy. Pickle chips.
Yeah, pickle chips.
Excellent. Something really important to remember when you fill your jar up is that you want to leave 1/2 of an inch between the top of the lid and the liquid in the jar. And that's so when you seal it in the pot, it has air to make a vacuum seal. So go shoop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Cool. Yeah. What I'm gonna do, the little toolkit that I have came with like a little measuring thing, so it's 1/2 inch. Okay. Cool. Great. So that, that's gonna be on here. That'll be like in the middle part. So yeah.
Where'd you get the kit from?
I got it from the grocery. Yeah. It was
Nice.
Yeah. It's basically it's just by the company Ball, and it has like the little tongs, saucer, not saucer, but funnel, and a little measuring stick on there. So that's pretty good.
Cool. Very cool. Man, I'm gonna have to get one of those. That sounds good. Yeah, now that you got all the stuff, now you're gonna have to pickle everything.
I know. Can't wait to pickle all the things.
Yeah.
Oh, and okra, pickled okra.
Ooh, pickled okra. What other things can you pickle? Ooh, beets. You pickle beets? Pickled beets sounds really good.
Yeah.
Carrots, jalapenos, and onions.
Ooh. Carrots, potatoes, and onions.
The same jar.
Ooh. Well, that's all good ideas.
That's football season right there. I'd eat a whole jar of it myself.
Right before you put your lid on your jar, take a very, very clean butter knife. You can either wash this in the dishwasher and take it right out, or you could even try boiling it and letting it cool off. And you're going to kind of run it along the edge here. And that's going to get any kind of air bubbles out that might be hiding in your dill or hiding in between the pickles and all that good stuff. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna do that really quickly.
All right. So first things first, you want to put the jar lid on, but you want to be really careful not to touch the seal because that's the really important part there.
Okay.
And even if you want to use tongs, you can do that. Sterilized tongs. We'll be real careful there. So you're gonna put the lid on first, and then we're gonna put the little swirly thing on it.
Ring. Be a
The
ring.
rim. The rim. And, oh,
Got
I
it.
think it's broken. All right, and then you're gonna give it a firm little twist there. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this into the boiling water.
Like that.
Yes, that looks like what I remember.
Cool. And then you're gonna leave them in there for 10 to 15 minutes
Okay.
at a boil.
Can it boil? Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'll let that boil.
I'm gonna become a pickling expert after today. Right, while your jars are boiling is a perfect time to start cleaning up.
Yep. I made a mess everywhere. Man.
That's how you know you're doing a good job.
Hey, there we go. So yeah, the cool thing is that there are a lot of bubbles coming up from both jars, which yeah.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
It's working.
Will kosher salt work for pickling? Okay. So it says that you can use kosher salt,
Yay.
but that you need a larger amount of it if you're going to use it for pickling.
Huh.
Maybe even like 50% more of the salt than pickling salt. Alrighty, Luke. I think it's been about 15 minutes on our jars. How's yours looking?
Mine are looking good. Yeah, let me bring the camera over. I can show you.
Okay, cool.
I'll see what happens. Yeah.
Let me take ours out of the water and see how ours is doing.
Mhm. Yeah. This is one.
Ooh, oh. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How's yours
Nice.
going? Ooh, yours looks good too.
Yeah. Yay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut the heat. All right. Woo.
And that.
That little
Cool.
cylinder comes in handy.
Ah.
All right,
And-
we're going to do a little tap here. Tap it. And press down. And I'm not hearing a click. I'm not hearing a click, so he thinks it's sealed. And I'm going to let it cool off in there.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. And how long are you supposed to cool it off for?
Ooh, I would say let it cool until you can touch it and it's not super hot. So maybe give it 15 minutes, 20 minutes. What do
Okay.
you think, Lena? Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Oh yay! Awesome. Yeah. Sweet. I'm gonna let mine boil. They still like have a lot of air in them. So
Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been awesome hanging out with you guys today. Really
Yeah. Same to you.
Really cool to cook with you. And yeah, I can't wait to try these pickles. When should we try the pickles? Like, should we give it a couple days or?
Ooh, it's kind of a long time. Let's
They're
see.
like
It's over a month.
I
You
think
gotta be really patient.
Oh,
Gotta be
okay. All right.
super patient. I think the minimal is 6 weeks. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we can look on the recipe here too.
Yeah.
And double.
Okay.
And some recipes may call for different times.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. Well, yeah. I'll I'll be patient and wait 6 weeks. So
We can have a pickle tasting video.
yes. Oh my gosh, we should. We totally should. We totally should.
Unjarring.
I'm unjarring. I love it. That's great. Cool.
You think these would make good birthday gifts for people?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that'd be fun. You're like homemade pickles.